Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Mic test, sound test. Can you guys hear everything normal as usual? Hi, hi. Is everything good? Sounds perfect. Even the background music too. Everything normal for you guys? Did you change something? No, that's the thing. I didn't. But I'm having issues. I'm having audio issues on my side. So I wanted to make sure that everything was fine. As long as you guys can hear me normal. I mean, it's gonna be a little awkward for me. I'm used to, like, you know, listening to the background music while chatting, but there's no background music for me. I don't know why. It's the monitoring is not working. So, you know, just the usual scuff, whatnot. Hopefully it gets fixed by tomorrow. It's a little awkward, especially because we're going to be talking here for like a couple of hours, right? So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yep, good afternoon, good morning, backwards, and good evening, good time zone. How's everybody doing? How's your weekend? How's your Sunday with no Lucy? Tell me about it. Damn, it really is kind of like, it feels like crickets. Like I can hear the crickets. Like I can't hear music. You guys can, so you guys are pretty normal. You guys don't know how I feel right now. There was no Lucy? Yeah, there was no Lucy. You've been very busy during the weekend. Ooh. Yeah, me too, actually. I was finishing some other project stuff. You and your friend started making a VTuber model. Let's go! Bum, bum, bum. Had to listen to Lucy Votch to film the absence. Aw. It's okay. I'm here now. This is new. This is fresh. It's live. Or is it, though? Nah, it is live. Yeah, I was doing some work yesterday, and it was a lot, but at the end of the day I finished, and that's nice. That's, you know, that's a couple more projects down. I was also playing some Ravens Watch. I think, was it yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday. I was not going to download the game, not gonna lie, but then I was watching Cass and Roscoe playing, and I was like, and Cass was like, but pretty please, can you play with us? And I was like, fine. I mean, I guess I'll buy it. Like, why not? And then I ended up enjoying it, actually. That's awesome. It was fun. I want to play again. You guys know that I barely ever play like games off stream, so yeah, it was really enjoyable. Yeah, Cass had to beg me, because I was like, it's a $25 game, man. It's like, and it's not something that I would play on my own, right? So like, why would I buy it? But Cass, like, they needed a third, so and Cass begged me, so I was like, okay, fine, like, whatever. But it was fun, though. It was fun. You guys are laughing like you think I'm kidding, but he actually did beg. Should have made him buy it for you. Okay, listen, no. I would never make a friend buy something for me. If they want to buy something for me, like, they will do it, right? And I'll accept it off of, like, how do you say, like, well, it's a gift, right? He did mention, like, okay, we can go half and half. And I was like, nah, bro, like, I'll just pay myself. Like, why would I do half and half, right? Like, it's a game that I'm gonna buy, so yeah. But yeah, he was down to do like half and half. You have morals, I'll take free stuff. Any plans to play it on stream? We don't have perms, sadly. I mean, I think I would. Honestly, it's a really fun game. It's kind of hard to understand, though, like, for people that don't know much about, like, roguelikes. It's a really hard to understand game. Just imagine, like, if you never knew anything about League of Legends, and then you watch League of Legends, This is like you don't even know anything about anything, and then you watch like there's like no explanation at all, and I don't even know how to play the game. Also, by the way, if there's like sound through super chats, you guys can probably hear it, but I can't. So that notification, probably you guys heard it, but I didn't. So I'm gonna have to read it myself again. Hi Lucy, Lunaris. I'll gather up my courage and speak up. Ooh, I'm nervous. The moon is beautiful, isn't it? Tsugi ga kirei desu ne. From an anecdote by Sosuke Natsume. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much for the super. Wait, that's a cute one. Yeah, I think I've heard that one before. Yeah, I think I've actually heard that before. You know what it means? It literally just said the moon is beautiful, isn't it? they literally just translated it. They're like right there. And he did dodge that before as well. Yeah. I remember I said this before. I'm pretty sure I did. It's an indirect way of saying I love you, Lucy. Ah, that's exactly what it means. Okay, wait, listen. Okay. I'm oblivious in that sense. But it sounds cute, though. It sounds very cute. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe you'll hear it one day. Alice, thank you for the one gifted. Thank you, thank you. Whimsical Carmes, thank you so much for the super. Don't forget your coffee today, Lucien. Of course I won't. I will never forget my coffee. My daily second coffee. Is that how you say it? Daily second coffee? Second daily coffee? Second daily coffee, right? Yeah. Ooh, so good. 19, thank you for the super. Weekly positivity check. Remember that you all deserve to love yourselves and feel appreciated and wanted. Don't let people say otherwise. Not even yourself. Be kind to yourself, Lunaris and Lucy. Thank you, 19. Of course, it's some really nice encouragement too, and don't forget that you should love yourself more than anything in the world for you to be able to love others. Thank you for the 12th month. Thank you, thank you. It's finally been a year. Yippee! My love for you will never change. Thank you so much for being here for so long. Thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Hopefully we can get another 12 months and that'll be 24. Oh my god, I can math. Let's go. Let me see. Let me go back a little bit. I think my YouTube is bugged, so it's like I need to refresh. Everything's scuffed today. I'm so sorry. We're gonna have to deal with it. Like, even it's not even loading. I can't read the supas. Let's see. There we go. Okay. 19, thank you for the one gifted. Honey, thank you so much for the super kitty. And Kian Lingham, thank you for the 8 months. Gonna be VOD gang today, but I like to thank you for always putting a smile on my face whenever I watch you. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much for being you, and also I'm very glad that you can find a way. I don't think it's just like I think it's just in general, like when you guys say that I put a smile on your face, I feel like it's more like a collective work, right? Like it's not like I do something specific. I don't feel like I should take credit for that, but I do want to give you guys a reason to smile, right? Alice, thank you for the super. Please enjoy your second coffee of the day. I was trying to also enjoy my second coffee, matcha. When my cat knocked it over, so enjoy the caffeine for me. No! Why do cats always do that? No! Man, kitties always be chaotic, huh? Ariga, thank you so much for the 12 months. Thank you. Finally, remember 12 months. I'll keep supporting you, love. Aww. Thank you. Thank you for 1 whole year. You know, that's actually crazy. Every single person that has done a whole year so far, you guys are amazing. Of course, everybody is amazing, and I'm sure that eventually some of you will reach the 12 months or 1 year, right? But everybody at their own pace. But I really do appreciate every single one of you guys that have been here for, you know, this whole time. Doesn't mean that anybody else that just joined, you know, is means any less, but obviously, like, everybody at their own pace, right? Maybe you started last month, maybe you'll still be here in a year, right? Barry, thank you so much for the super. Hello, Lucy. Thank you for the acoustic dry flower that I replayed on only 7 or 8 or 90 times. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually did it to like give you guys like a little teaser, I guess, for like, you know, this Saturday. Arigato, thank you for the super. Thank you, little cute dog. And Ariga, thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Barry, thank you for the 1 gifted. Doggy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah! Oh, Madeline, thank you for the 12 months. Happy 1 year, Moomba. This world is cuter and sweeter because of Lucy and Lunaris. You're so right. Damn, you woke up today and instead of speaking one of the 200 plus languages, you speak facts. That's crazy. Good choice. Good choice. Gifted Ra. Crazy, huh? Right. Fax no printer. Sweet sorry. Thank you for the 1 gifted. Thank you. A lot of greens. There's a green rain happening today. Shigarindi, thank you so much for the 1 singular rose. Thank you. Kasumi, thank you for the super. I love you, my prince. Oh. Thank you for the super. Oh, by the way, I have news, everyone. It has started, okay? I mean, we're gonna talk about a lot of things today. It's not just a random Zatsu. Haku, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna start with the new emotes. The new emotes that you guys helped me work with. You know, like maybe like a month ago, I think. Right? So we worked on like 10 emotes, right? However, the next batch, I don't know when they're gonna come because they just started like, you know, talking to like the artists and, you know. So first of all, it is going to be with the 2.0. Any like other Lucien, you know, emote is gonna be the 2.0 outfit. So that's awesome. That's awesome. You're gonna get like a fresh new emotes. And the second thing is that there's gonna be 6 emotes. Yeah, the next wave is gonna be 6 emotes. Like I said, I don't know when, but it's gonna be 6. So it's not gonna be the whole 10 emotes that we worked on. But who knows? Maybe in the future we'll do more. Yeah. And we'll probably grab from the other. Remember when we did the priority, right? The priority list. So if you want to know which ones are coming, just watch that work stream, and then you know which one, because you guys helped do the priority, right? You guys chose the priority of the first 6 out of 10. Will the emote art be the same from the same artist? I don't know. Also, I was just told that like it's gonna take a while, so don't think that it's gonna happen anytime soon. It might take like, you know, it might take a long time. Couple months, probably like 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Who knows? Because there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in work progress right now. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, you can tell. I don't know who's gonna be the artist yet, though. I really don't know. Maybe it's the same artist. Maybe not. I really like the artist that did all my past 20 emotes. So yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, those are some pretty good news, right? I finally got a word back from the work that we put in. So it's always nice to have, you know, some information at least. So now we know which ones are going to be the next 6 emotes. Yep. That's actually very exciting. I didn't think I would get like any news, like probably later into the year. Yeah. Excited to see him someday. Me too. Excited because I think well, I'm not gonna say which ones, but you guys know which ones are the top 6, right? But it's gonna be very exciting. Very exciting. Hi Lucy, hi. Welcome on in. Welcome. Yeah, we cooked. We actually cooked. Hello Lucien, hi. How's it going? Welcome on in. What was the other thing that I wanted to talk about? There was like something else that I had to bring up, but I forgot. So I'll probably remember in a little bit. Espresso Matcha, thank you so much for the 3 months. Thank you. Good morning, Lucien Lunaris. Also new emotes. Woo! It's gonna take a while, but yeah. New emotes. Hell yeah. Yeah, today's stream is gonna be extra scuffed from the usual because like for me everything's like scuffed. Thankfully for you guys it looks perfect. Or everything is perfect. So love scuff. Some scuff is not bad sometimes. Yeah. Dana, thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you. Wait for me for the next 12 months. It's only 4 months, and the best month of my life are to be here. Aw, yeah, let's go. 4 more months in a year? Sheesh, we getting that year badge? What's a good stream without a little scuff? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a little scuff is like, it's alright, you know, it's decent. It's okay. And like, as long as you guys can hear everything, it's all good. I searched for rich laugh on TikTok and you were the first thing that came up. I find it freaking hilarious that every single stream the freaking millionaire laugh is mentioned. I find it freaking hilarious. There is not a single stream that somebody forgets to like mention the rich laugh. Either it's a one of you that has been here forever or a new viewer. Like somebody new that comes into the chat, like they've never chatted in their life and they're like, "Are you the rich guy?" Oh my god. I feel like that's gonna stay forever, at least for a very long time. I mean, it's been like what, like, it's been like 3 months now since, right? Almost 3 months. Don Lucien. And every time, here's the thing though, every time I do a Spanish stream, if I ever do another one, it's gonna keep on coming back. It's just the way it is. It's a sign for another Spanish Satsu. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Oh yeah! Now I remember. It's about the Subathon. Well, Subathon, Membathon that I was talking about. Remember how I mentioned the idea of like doing how do you call it again? Uncapped. Well, so I talked about it. Obviously because I have to talk about it with Monisats and stuff. And I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. So we might have to do like something shorter. Eventually. I don't know yet though. I don't even know if I want to do it this month or next month. I don't know because there's a lot of things that are going to be happening, right? So I don't know if I'll have time for it, but if I do, I'll probably start planning. Yeah, We might do like something shorter, like maybe a week. Yeah. Or perhaps even shorter than that. Who knows? We're not getting that Lucy sleeping stream then? No, you probably will, but it's not gonna be like every single day of the month. A week is still long. I think so, but it's not that crazy, to be honest. I just feel like Mane-san probably thinks that I'm gonna be awake 24/7 and I'm never sleeping. And that's fair. That's fair. Thank you for not doing it immediately. Gives me time to recover from the others. Oh yeah, no. Well, well, the reason is because obviously like everybody has like some things to do. And I don't want to like crazy overlap, you know, important things, right? Because it takes a long time. It takes a lot of the schedule, right? And I also have things planned or things planned. So, you know, I don't even want to overlap myself either. Right? So it makes sense that I wait a little bit. Like I said, it really depends. I have a plan, but it really depends on like how everything's going. Because the thing is, like, I don't really have dates. I have as much information as you guys about a lot of things. So if I knew, like, you know, schedule for a lot of things, then I would be able to tell you, like, okay, we're probably gonna be working about, like, you know, about this like Membathon or Moonbathon around a month from now, right? But I can't tell you that because I don't know yet, and I want to make sure that everything, you know, everything that we do is like something memorable and also like some really good goals, right? Something that's like crazy. Also, what is that?
Just want to say that I've been lurking in most of your streams so far and caught myself watching your clips.
Am I speaking on top of the Streamlabs?
Eye emoji. That's all. Appreciate you, Lucien.
Let me
Heart
check.
hands emoji.
Because like I don't have notifications. I can't hear anything now. So hold on. You are? Am I? I'm sorry. It's okay. I'll read it anyways. So let me check. I think it's here. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I literally cannot hear anything. It's so scuffed. Hopefully it's not. I barely notice it. So hopefully it's not like I've ignored the others, if there's any other Streamlabs. Because at least the Supa shows in chat, right? But the Streamlabs don't. Also, my whole thing is like so freaking... Today is a scuff day. I have to accept that. Even Streamlabs is not loading. You'll hear them soon when it gets fixed. Yeah, I don't know what happened. This just happened today. I think I restarted my PC. And I don't know, like everything just cracked. Are your headphones okay by any chance? No, yeah, they're fine. They're fine. I can literally go to YouTube right now and listen to videos. So it's something to do with OBS monitoring. It's not monitoring. The monitoring is not monitoring. Streamlabs, hello? Was it a Force Windows update? No, it wasn't. I just restarted my PC. Wait, what the frick? TTS has become self-aware and it's fighting back. It's not even just TTS. It's my OBS in general. For some, I don't even know. I'm not, you know, I'm not crazy knowledgeable about like these things, so I really don't know what the issue is. It was completely normal. And well, I guess OBS is dead. I mean, not OBS, sorry, Streamlabs is dead. It's not loading at all. So I can't even read the freaking donation, man. Ah! Please, world, can you stop giving me scuff? Dude. I can't open Streamlabs. What the hell? I wanna know what you guys know. You guys know because you heard it. I don't know. Is this like is Streamlabs down or something? Welp. That sucks. Hi, welcome. I am so sorry. The person, I don't even know the name of the person that sent the Streamlabs donation. I am so sorry. I hope that it fixes itself by the end of the stream. Mew, thank you for the super. I don't even know what it was, but I'm so sorry. I literally cannot read it. So scuffed. You wanted to sneak? No worries. You wanted to sneak? Wait, what does it mean? What do you want to sneak? You want to sneak by me? Like you wanted me to not read it? Sneaky dono. I can't even see it. I'm so sad. Yo, it's Hansoin Baka. Hello, how's it going? What's up, dude? These nuts? Bro, that's like a 2012 meme. Bruh. Your joke's the best. Yeah, you guys are you know, that's why I love the Lunarists. The Lunarists are always so nice to everybody. You know, you might have a bad joke, but they're always gonna tell you, you did so great. You're so awesome, Haka. You don't know what you younglings. Damn, that's crazy. Did you hear that, Lunarists? He call you younglings. Are you not gonna defend yourselves? You're not gonna say something back? Is Skibidi toilet? Did you really just like actually Google how to type it that way? That's crazy. Be kind to Haga. He's dealing with enough with rabbit tooth. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry, man. You know, hopefully your teeth grow back. Since you're grown adult now, right? Like your teeth definitely grows back. Honey, thank you for the super. Lucy's equipment. I hope your PC equip gets fixed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna pray that it'll get fixed eventually. It kind of sucks though, but you know what? It's okay. It's Tuesday. It is. Well, for some people it is. Yeah. For me, it's just the start of the week. Well, yeah. Well, the end of the start of the week, I guess. It's kind of confusing, huh? Tuesday, innit? I hope you don't need to replace it. No. I don't think it's anything crazy. Like I said, I can literally just go and, look, I'm gonna go to YouTube. Like, you guys can hear it. Just I can't. So it's nothing to do with that. I think it's just OBS being weird. I can literally go to my own stream, actually. Yeah. See, I can hear everything. But not... I can't, monitor. Lucy's British now. I probably have the worst British accent you'd ever heard. Is there like an online Streamlab you can check? I'm trying, but like, look, I'm trying to log into Streamlabs and it's still loading since, you know, since we tried from the first time. I don't know if it's just me, or maybe like if Manasan is watching, I don't know if they have access to Streamlabs. Would be awesome if they could check. It's not loading for me at all. Streamlabs can be flaky sometimes. Here's the thing though. I'm logging in with the wrong account too, and it gives me access. I think it's just my account, like this account. Right? Because like this account has like, how do you say? I don't know how to explain it, but as a brand account, right? I have my account, and then there's the FSP normal account. I can access the other one, but I can't access mine. So it's, I don't know if it's my account. Like the scuff is just coming to me. I know, right? It's like, today is Frick Lucien Day. Try logging again in incognito. You think I remember my password? Do you think I remember all my passwords? I have a different password for everything, and you think I actually memorize all of my passwords? Too relatable. You know, there used to be simpler days. In the past, we would only use like maybe one email in one account and maybe like on 3 or 4 different places. But nowadays, there's like 50 things, 50 accounts on 50 different applications. All of them need to have a different password, because if you get hacked, everything gets hacked. It's crazy. You know, we live in a dystopian multiple password world. It's very rough these days. It truly is. There's definitely easier ways to, like, you know, remember your passwords. I use none of them. Society. All of our passwords are... Oh, that's yours, bro. I update mine. What the hell? You're a freaking bot. Dude, I changed my Steam account password at least 2 times. My Google account like at least 2 times. Ice Prince, thank you so much for the super. My luck ain't too good, but there. My luck ain't too good, but there you have it. Thank you. I will definitely need it. Someone will hack Kaz's account. Yeah, but you won't know what account is that for, right? Like what kind of game is that for? Maybe it's his bank account. Lucy, how are you today? I am living. I think that's the correct answer. I am trying. Today everything is going against me, but I'm just here. I'm really trying. Hacking into Kaz's Pokemon account. You need to hack into his stocks account. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give up with Streamlabs for now because this is perma-loading. It's not helping. He's a crypto bro? I don't think so. I think he just invests a lot. He likes investing, and he likes analytics and graphs and all that stuff. Math. What a nerd. I know, right? He's a genius. Okay, there we go. Okay, I didn't do it. Manasan was able to get in for me. I think it's something with me. I think it's just me. Okay, got it. Let's see. Mewy. Thank you so much for the... Oh, it's an Aka Streamlabs. Sheesh. Yoink. Just want to say that I've been lurking in most of your streams so far and caught myself watching your clips. That's all. Appreciate you, Lucien. Aww. I saw you coming out from the lurk. You know what? I am proud of you because I know it's really hard for, you know, a lot of lurkers. They just like to lurk. It may be a little scary to just like come out of the lurk and chat and stuff, you know. Me myself, when I watch streams, sometimes I just don't come out or anything. I'm just watching streams. You probably don't think like I'm in a certain person's stream, but I truly am. I'm just there, just lurking. So yeah, I'm very, very proud of you and everybody else that, you know, like comes out of the lurk here every now and then. Doesn't have to be always, but at least just once in a blue moon. Aka Streamlabs, yo. Thank you, Manasan. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my account. Well, not my account. I guess it's me now. It's just me. It's my connection. It's my whole PC is just dying on me today for some reason. VOD Gang 2, yep. I think, okay, so I am actually very surprised, and recently there's been a lot of activity in like the VOD Gang. So obviously I want to say thank you for, you know, leaving a comment and liking the VODs and watching the VODs even after stream. Because it truly helps a lot. It truly helps a lot, and it's really nice to have something to read. You know, I still have to catch up with some. I was actually catching up last week. I read about 500 comments. Crazy. I think maybe like 10% of them were like maybe a spam. Just somebody typing like one letter in 5 comments or 10 comments. One letter. Please don't do that. Yeah. Please don't do that. But other than that, yeah, about 500. I literally like ran through them. It took me like about an hour, actually. About an hour to like read them all. Love getting those old Lucy's in his comments today. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't caught up with the ones from Saturday yet, actually. Or I think Friday, Saturday. Yeah, I think so. And plus, I mean, I posted the schedule, so I haven't checked, right? But yeah, any entertaining comments? There's a ton of entertaining comments, especially when I have like a really good question at the end of the stream. It's really nice to like know people's opinions on like certain things that I've asked, right? And some of them like get really creative, right? It's not just like a short comment, which I don't mind. I think the short comments are very lovely because it's just like supporting, right? It's showing appreciation, and I like reading those too. They're pretty easy to read too because they're like pretty short, and it's like they go to the point. Like, I like the stream, thank you. You know, they're awesome. But there's also others that are like very long, and then there's the timestamps as well, right? Which, by the way, crazy. The fact that you can timestamp the streams, it takes a lot of work and dedication. I'm bad at commenting. Sometimes I just don't know what to say. You know, that's the fun thing, though. I wouldn't know what to comment either, but if you want to know what to say, you can just put a heart. If you don't know what to say, just put a heart. And that's it. It's pretty simple. You don't have to say anything. Yeah, sometimes I do give you guys like a question, or not a question, but more like something to comment, right? Sometimes I don't. That's fine too. Homework. Well, I don't want it to feel like homework. That's why I always tell you, like, if you guys want, right? If you guys want, like, leave a comment at the end of the stream, like, tell me something about it. Like, usually when it's like Moonlight Chats, I ask like something like, I don't know, tell me a highlight of your week kind of thing, right? Because whenever I get to read the comments, it's always nice to have something to read. And then I hear like the good news and stuff, you know, and it's like, it's really nice to read. It gives like a lot of, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but whenever like maybe you're not feeling the best, or you're looking for something to like uplift you, and you read somebody's comment or somebody's news about like, you know, their life going really well, or maybe they got a promotion, or maybe they got paid more, you know, or maybe they passed their exam. It kind of makes you, you know, feel like a little bit of that joy and be like, oh my god, this is, you know, it's so positive, right? So it's like listening to good news when there's like barely something happening in your life, right? At least that's how I feel. Maybe not everybody is the same. Of course, not everybody is the same. It really does motivate me, like, whenever I see somebody, or whenever somebody tells me, like, you know, they update me, like, maybe, you know, I started streaming, like, a year ago, right? And perhaps, like, somebody just got into, like, I don't know, they got into a job right when I debut, and now I get an update about, like, oh my god, I got promoted, I'm a manager now, or, like, I made my own company, and like, whoa, you know, like, that's crazy motivating. You know, kind of things like that. Obviously, those are examples, but you know what I mean. I woke up today. Even that, you know, that's awesome. Like, I love that. That's so nice to hear. Like, I woke up today, you know, like, I did this today. I went out today. You know, whatever kind of updates. It's really nice to hear. You know, like any little highlight of your day that just makes your day awesome. Like, I don't know, today I went to a ramen shop, right? And I ate some really nice ramen. Actually, probably the best ramen that I've had in like 3 months. You know? It's like, it's really nice hearing those things. Yeah, it's like listening to a little bit, or like little pieces of your life, and then like it's a lot of you guys, and it's like putting all those pieces together, right? Hi, I'm new here. Hi. Welcome. Today, I finally caught a Lucy stream live. Today, I saw a tomato, and I thought of you. Yeah. I mean, truly anything is good, right? Does it make you emotional sometimes reading about people sharing things with you? Of course it does. Yeah, of course it does. Like, now, every single, it's like, it's my daily, you know, it's like reading the news on a newspaper kind of thing, right? So I feel very connected. It's like, it's in my everyday life whenever I get to read the comments, right? So it's like something I can't miss. Reading coffee, and I'm reminded of Lucy. Most of the time, I'm literally just like drinking a coffee or a tea or having a snack while I'm reading the comments. That's our cue to make our comments longer. I mean, yeah, you do you if you have the time to do so. Like I said, I will read it, so don't stop yourself. Reading coffee? No, like, I have coffee when I'm reading, or like a tea or something, or a snack. And you know, it's not just me, but I know a lot of other people read other people's comments, right? At least I do. When I'm like watching another video, and then I'm like, I go down the comments and then I read like other people's comments, right? So I'm pretty sure a lot of other people read other people's comments too. I try to pretend no one ever reads my comments. When I first started watching you, I didn't know what I wanted to study, but now I'm going to start my second year in graphic design. That's the biggest change so far. And that's awesome. You know, like, that's literally life, right? Sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe you wanted to be a graphic designer, like, last year. And then this year, you suddenly change to architecture, or maybe you're doing something else like psychology, right? It's really nice to hear those things, like just life updates. It doesn't have to be something huge, you know. It could be anything. It could be something like maybe last year I like tomatoes, and now this year I hate tomatoes because of Lucy. Right? Why do you make a nerd voice? Because it's funny. I drank more coffee because of Lucy. Oh, yeah. Okay, something very, very important. I usually talk about these things during membership streams, right? But I thought, like, we're kind of far away, but I kind of want to get, like, some ideas of, like, what we could do. But, you know, I had a discussion, you guys know, about birthday, right? And I was kind of like pitching the idea to Mana-san about like, I want to have the sweater or this shirt as part of the merch. And well, as everything, it might be kind of a no. Yeah, like most likely no. I think that's pretty much it, because yeah, it's very hard, apparently, like very hard to make. Yeah, so we're gonna have to think about something else. Yeah, you can make it yourselves, I guess. I've seen Lunaris make themselves. Yeah, it's probably expensive to make, so at least you tried. Yeah, I did try. I mentioned it, right? Like, but it makes sense. I mean, after knowing like how much it would be, like, the thing is, like, well, I not to get into specifics, but the fact that they said that if we were to do it, it would be so expensive. Like, you know, as a merch thing, like, I don't think it would be a good idea, right? I don't think, like just to tell you, it would be more expensive than a Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, so yeah, definitely not something I would want. Yeah, it's way too much. It's not worth it. It's not something I feel like you guys would spend less money if you made it yourselves, even though it's not official, and it's not really crazy to make either, because, like, you know, my 2.0 is pretty I guess simple, or simpler. Yeah. So yeah, we're back to square zero. We gotta keep on thinking about, well, at least I gotta keep on thinking about, like, what I want to have for, like, birthday merch and stuff. And like I said, I usually talk about these things in membership streams, but right now it's okay because, like, there's nothing really in my mind. But maybe in the future we'll do another, like, membership stream, like, you know, talking about, like, ideas and stuff. A necklace would be kind of cute, one like yours. Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? A necklace. we already had a necklace for my first birthday. Yeah. I wouldn't want to repeat it, right? Time for the Lucy coffee mug. No, I can literally just like grab a coffee cup, like a completely blank one, and just print my face on it, man. Like, you can do that too. I want something crazier, you know, something like it's not like that you can just get it anywhere. I wouldn't say crazier. I would say more like, you know, a little more elaborate than a coffee mug or a tumbler. Make the mug in the shape of your head. Yeah. Oh my god. Double moon earrings on your right. What about the heart pin? I mean, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, but it's... Yeah, I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta think about it. It's more complicated. Heart shape in the shape as a pen. Luna merch is not a bad idea. Like a guitar or something. Obviously not a guitar, but something included in it. Maybe we'll get another bag. No, I'm just kidding. Key visual merch with Luna. I think Luna was also featured on my last birthday. Like, you can barely see Luna, but definitely somewhere in there. I believe, I'm pretty sure you can see Luna. How about selling Veilsama? Veilsama has no price. You cannot take her from me, or him, or them. A night lamp? That sounds cute. A Lunaris night lamp. But I wanted to be Lucien merch. A cardigan. It falls under the same category as clothes. Clothes is really hard to make. But yeah, we'll probably just think about it in the future. Like, we'll do like a membership stream and then just throw some ideas of what you guys think is the best. And me too, I guess. Real life Lucy night lamp. Yeah. As tall as me. That would be awesome. Rich guy Lunaris diamond encrusted money clip. Hell no. I'm not actually rich. That would be for the actual, like, rich. Hold on, let me show you guys the schedule for this week. Where the heck is the schedule? We're on April, right? April 6th? No, today's April 7th. Wait, is it April? It is April. Sheesh! Damn! 4 months already of the 2025? Ain't no way. Holy frick, man. It's already been 4 months. It's been so fast. Oh my god. Let me move my shelf. First of all, the art. Awesome, beautiful. Oh, let me just put this over here. Awesome, beautiful art by Kai Kajins. Yes, sir. Look at that. Look at how we look. The Lunaris and me, like, sheesh. With the shades on. Damn. Okay. Alright, so first off, we start with Moonlight Chats, of course. We're just having a Moonlight Chats, just some random Zatsu. Well, not really so random because I do have, like, updates and stuff. Tomorrow, though, we bring back the horror. We are playing a horror game after a long time. It's called While Sleeping. Basically, the game, as per the trailer, seems like it all takes place in a bedroom, right? And it's literally just fighting sleep paralysis demons, right? Like jump scares, stuff like that. Trying to sleep or while sleeping, I guess. Who knows? I guess there might be some lore. On Wednesday, I am actually playing Anna Dream BBQ again, because it seems like you guys really like it. But not just that, it's because the first time I played Anna, I didn't know nothing. Okay? I just thought it was a cool game. It looked really nice. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna play it. And I kind of rushed through it, actually. On accident, of course. On accident. But this time around, what we're gonna do this stream is that we're gonna do a little watch along, maybe like 30 minutes, 40 minutes, watching past, the past Enna videos. We're gonna get into the game to, understand a little more of the world building and, the lore of Enna. And then we will do the side quests that we didn't get to do last time. The ending will be the same as always because there's only one ending, but there's different routes actually. And there's one route that I did want to do because it has, different stories and stuff. While also doing the side quests. Watch along of your past Enna stream. No. Watch along of the past Enna videos, like the creator of Enna. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna show it on stream, but we're gonna link up and watch it together. For those who are not like informed, maybe you guys already watched it. Maybe other people haven't. So we'll get there and kind of to catch up with Enna. On Thursday, actually, I was not going to stream. I told you guys last week that I don't think I was gonna have a POV for Buckshot Roulette, but I am. I'm Yeah, I'm gonna be having a POV. We're gonna be playing with Nayu, Nix, and Roscoe. Yep. And then later that day, we're doing the unfinished one. I wanted to play this game. Actually, this is the whole reason why I played the What Remains of Edith Finch. Was because I really liked this game, and I was like, wait, but I need to play the game that, not that comes before, but the game that they made first. Because I thought it was going to be a great game. So I played, that game, and now I can play the Unfinished Swan, finally. So that's awesome. I'm very, very excited for it. And then Friday, we're doing Trombone Champ. I honestly have no idea. I know it's like a rhythm game, right? But I remember Mane-san, Diamane specifically, recommended me to play this like many months ago. And I was like, I don't know. I'm not really good at rhythm games. And then Diamane was like, yeah, but it's funny. So I was like, well, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And now, you know, fast forward to today, I guess, we are actually playing it. I don't know what it is about. I know it's like just playing a trombone and that's about it. So yeah. And then Saturday, I'm doing an archived guitar practice. So it's unarchived. It's also requests. So you guys are free to, like, you know, send requests for songs. And I'll try my best to play them on stream and sing as well. Right? Remember, it's practice. I might not know any of the songs that you request, but I'll try my best. Can I pre-order a request? No, there's no pre-orders. It's come in and listen. Yeah. So yeah, it's a guitar stream, and I'll be singing too. It's unarchived, so it can be any song, right? Any song, except maybe, you know, the D songs, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I'm gonna have a rebroadcast, for the sole reason that since this is a request stream, it doesn't have the same impact as doing a rebroadcast of a karaoke, because it's just requests, right? So I feel like the people watching the VOD, even though they probably would like to watch it, I don't know, it might be a little like, I don't know, maybe they would feel a little like bad about not being able to participate, you know, on requesting or anything. But well, I'll think about it. Is the request limited to Supa, or are you gonna pick it from the chat? So it's just as usual. Like, I will pick from both. So maybe you want me to notice, you know, a song or something, and I'll try my best to pick up from both, right? Because sometimes it's really hard to see chats, and but I'll try to pick up both, of course. Yeah, you know, you feel free to, like, send a Supa with your request, and yeah, you know, I'll try my best to pick up from both. As per usual, whenever we do like requests and stuff like that, it's usually the way it goes. Will you be doing the full song? Since it's practice, I will try my best to do as much as I can. So I can't promise. Unless I already know the song, maybe I can do the full song. Subas before stream starts in waiting room, okay? No, I think we're gonna start as soon as it starts. Yeah, as soon as it starts. Round, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Thank you, gifted. Rah! Alain, thank you so much for the 10 months. Thank you. Morning, Lucy. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Thank you. And yeah, when it comes to like request streams, I always try my best to like grab requests from everywhere, but sometimes reading chat is really difficult. Especially when it's like going super fast. When I ask for like requests, right, like, oh yeah, you guys tell me something, right? And then you guys like, right, there's like a lot of people that want me to pick from chat. And sometimes it becomes super overwhelming and it's really hard to pick something. So I always try my best though. Whenever we're doing like, you know, chat requests or something, I always do my best to like pick here and there whenever I can. It goes crazy. I mean, you guys have seen it, so. But yeah, it's not limited to just Supas, just so you know. I still have coffee. Let's go. Sips. Is any of you guys having some coffee or tea right now? Like, what are you guys having? Maybe some of you are eating already. gonna pre-order a Cry for the Guitar stream. Wait, let me, where is this again? There you go. So that's the schedule. That's the schedule for the week. I think it's pretty cool. You know, it's not anything over the top like that one week where we streamed 12 times, but I think it's, you know, it's just the usual. Excited for all the streams, excited for the games to play, and obviously excited to play Luna again, because it's been a while since the last guitar stream. You're having peach tea. Ooh, I had peach tea today actually, like earlier. I've been feeling in like a very singing mood this past week. Just seeing everybody singing and stuff. But also because I've been like listening to a lot of freaking songs. Usually have your coffee at this time. You have a cinnamon dolce latte. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it, but that sounds delicious. Holy frick, but also it sounds like a lot of sugar. Well, slash sweets, I guess. How your day been on a scale from 1 to 10? Without you guys, probably a 5. Because of all the things that is going on with my OBS, right? But thanks to you guys, it's a 10. Like, I haven't even thought about it until I have to think about it, right? If I don't think about it, I'm like, I can completely ignore it. But since I'm like, you know, just talking to you guys, like being busy, my head is busy with you guys instead of like thinking about like the whole scuff and stuff. It's like I just forget about it and it's just like normal. Ritsu, thank you so much for the super trombone stream. Can't wait. Did Lucy play any musical instrument? Yeah. So well, I've played the guitar for the longest time. It's been like 4 years. 4 years? Like 4 years since I've played the piano. I haven't played the piano in like 4 years. I wanted to buy one so that I can practice again. I don't have as much experience as the guitar with the piano. I've also played a flute, which is nothing crazy. Again, like it's just like the basics. The bass as well, because well, I mean, bass is just, if you have knowledge of guitar, it becomes a little easier to play any other string-based instrument, right? Well, not all of them, but most of them. So anything that has like strings, like a bass or a how do you call it? How do you call it in English? A cuatro? I don't know what you call it in English. Ukulele, I guess. Well, similar. You know, things like that. And I remember one time, I think I only did it for a year. I was playing an ocarina. It's pretty good though. Like ocarina is super fun to like play with, to be honest. Because I always wanted to try like an ocarina because of like Zelda, right? The Ocarina of Time. So I was very curious. So I got an ocarina and then I started playing, and it's pretty cool once you like learn, you know, where to you know, do the things. Is it hard to play the ocarina? No, not really. But it depends also if you get a really high quality ocarina. If you don't get a high quality ocarina, then it's going to be really hard and probably like sound horrible. But if you get a pretty good one, or a decent one, you're gonna have a lot of fun. And it's not that hard. It really is not that hard. Do you know how to play banjo? I've never actually tried to play banjo, but maybe, I don't know, maybe if you give me one and I'll try, maybe I can do it. I don't know. I feel like there's a couple of differences with like, that's why I say most string instruments, because violin is completely different from like any other string instrument, like the guitar. Like, yeah, I guess you have like the finger movement, right? Like you kind of have like that as a muscle memory, but nothing taught me about the the thing that you know that you go back and forth with the, I don't know how you call it, the stick thingy. I don't know, the string stick. I don't know how you call that. Right? Or the position, the bow, whatever. Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if it's a bow or not, but yeah. And then like the position, you know, it's a little different. It's a little different. So the violin definitely is not there. Like, I don't know how to play the violin. I would love to try or to know how to. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard knowing the basics of, like, you know, guitar. But I've never tried, so I can't tell you. Not piano is a string instrument as well, and it's so much different. Yeah, it is very different, but I'm not gonna lie. Okay, here, this is just my opinion. As a person that has tried both a piano and a guitar, I actually thought that piano was way easier than learning how to play the guitar. Like, I made so much more progress with the piano than I have made progress in the much time that I've played a guitar. Obviously, like, I'm not crazy at playing the guitar. I don't do like solos and crazy pieces and finger style and all that stuff, right? I just play what I need to play. Same for the piano. Like, I am not crazy Beethoven, right? Like, or like, I don't know, something crazy, right? But I can do what I need to do, and that's enough for me. As long I don't need to play the piano like a, you know, like a genius, if that makes sense. So when it comes to my experience with the piano, it's as much as I need, right? And I think that's mostly for like every instrument. Like I said, I've never had classes. Nobody ever taught me how to play any instrument. Everything that I ever played or everything that I know is myself, just from listening. So like, I don't even know if I'm doing things right, but if it sounds right to me, I think that's enough. Right? And that's as much as I need to know. And it's nice, always nice to experiment. Like, every now and then I grab my guitar and then I just like put my fingers in a different position, and I hear a note that I've never heard before, and I'm like, whoa, I really like this. And that's basically like, you know, the beauty of it. Fatima, thank you so much for the super. Sally, I need to lock it into my work. Good luck with work. Just saying, as a new viewer, I think you're very cool. Thank you. I think you're very cool too, especially for being here. Is piano stream possible in the future? Well, I would need to get a piano first. And, well, that's been hard. Like, I've definitely spotted a piano that I wanted to buy. But it's been very, very difficult recently because I've been very busy with a lot of things. So yeah, well, I would have to wait. Well, technically, okay, hear me out. Technically, I could have literally just not bought that. I'm not gonna excuse myself, okay? I have been busy, but technically, there's clear priorities, right? I could have bought a piano instead of buying those Pokemon cards that I opened last week, right? But I didn't, right? So I'm not gonna excuse myself, and I'm not gonna put an excuse there. But clearly there was a priority, right? But other than that, yeah, like, I've been busy to like plan for something like that. It's not just like I can just like buy the piano and stream. I have to figure out like how to, you know, make sure that you guys can like hear and sound check. Maybe my interface doesn't work with it. You know, it might be a little more complicated than just buying a piano. Or a keyboard, I guess you would call it. The piano doesn't have the chase cards. Yeah, if I open the box, I'm not gonna get an illustration rare piano, man. So, yeah. It's your money, your priorities, buy whatever makes you happy. I definitely will, though. I definitely will buy a piano keyboard at some point. because I do want it. And I do want to practice. But then again, I think I'm also buying an electric guitar at some point soon. Would you play it as a handcam stream? That's a lot more difficult for me, I think, but I can try if I ever have one. The thing is, like, I don't have a good enough setup for me to, like, show the full thing. You know, so I don't know yet. I don't know. But if I do buy a piano, it'll probably be like, at least the first couple of times will probably be not hand cam. So it'll be more like you're just watching like a stream with some music and maybe a mic, right? Basically like a karaoke, but it's just piano. Also, by the way, I saw that I received a Streamlabs, but I still can't check, so I'm sorry about that. Can I ask a question that's off topic? I think right now is a pretty good time. Yeah. Right now is a pretty good time to ask a question about anything. I was just trying to check the Streamlabs, but Streamlabs is still not giving me access, so I'm sorry if I couldn't read your donation. I can't speak. Your donation on Streamlabs. I've been feeling like karaoke too, but I don't know when. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. I just don't know, because like the thing is, like, I don't want to overlap myself with like certain things that might be coming, right? So I don't want to say much about it, right? But I've been feeling a karaoke. Okay, I got it. Mane-san again with the save. Sweet Tori, thank you so much for the Streamlabs. I am pushing through another crazy work week, but your evening streams really help ease my stress and anxiety. Thank you, Lucien and Lunaris, for helping me push through. I hope I can make it through this week. Sweet Tori, you got this. Okay? You got this. What was the thing that... Oh yeah, lock the frick in. Obviously /J. I wouldn't be that mean. But you got this. I know that, you know, weeks can be very tough, especially when we start like the week on Monday and then we see like Friday is like so far away, right? But I know that you have what it takes to get through it. And we got your back. Of course, we're always going to be here for you. So don't have to worry. He's too nice. Yeah, you know, if I was somebody else, I would have just been like, lock the frick in. You missed my question. I can type it again if you want to answer it. Yeah, you could have also done the question again in that same comment. But yeah. Of course. It's kind of hard to read the chat sometimes. Doesn't even say the F word. Listen, I know I very rarely say I would say bad words, I guess. Like maybe 10% of my streams, or 10% of at all. But it's just in my dictionary, you know, and like I have it by default. Frick is the default word. You got me to start saying frick. Lock the frick in affectionately. It's only when you crash out. Indeed. It's only like very specific moments. So why are some people's username colored and others like mine aren't? Also, thank you for reading my comments. That is called a membership. It's basically like if some people choose to support the channel with a membership, which is $4.99 a month, you get to have not just a cool green name, but also a badge next to your name, and also you can use some pretty cool customized emotes, as you can see in chat, right? Sometimes if if you're here long enough, there's a lot of people that gift memberships, and maybe you can get randomly selected, right? So if you're lucky enough and you're here enough, I guess you'll get one eventually, or you can just choose to support yourself and become a member. And also you get exclusive premium, put sparkles in there, content for members only. Whimsical comments, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for sharing with us, Lucy. You make me want to go grab my violin. Gotta go now, have fun streaming. Have fun! And also, yeah, you gotta go get your violin. Like, what? You have to play your violin. Like, don't get rusty. Violin is such a beautiful instrument. YouTube membership gacha odds have been pretty bad. They suck, but I mean, a lot of people haven't sniped. So yeah. And you know, I'm always like glad to like explain, because there's a lot of people, there's a lot of new people that come to the streams, and most of them have come from the laughing. I know it's a meme, you know, from the laughing, the millionaire TikTok. Oh my god, I've seen this guy on TikTok, you know, and that's okay. Some of these people don't know what a VTuber is. Some of these people have never been in a YouTube chat, and that's okay. You know, we welcome them with our arms open. So I don't mind explaining, right? Some people are like, oh my god, why is everybody green? Why is there a couple of gray names? And you know, it's always good to explain, because there might be somebody new that doesn't know. You know, maybe at some point you didn't know it either. Right? Yeah, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah. It's the billionaire guy. Yeah. I've noticed there's a lot of like new people that have come to the stream, and they're not very familiar with VTubers, even streamers in general, right? So, it's always nice. I mean, always, of course, our community always receives everyone with arms open. But it's always nice to explain, because maybe they don't have they lack the critical information. As a new viewer myself, I think you're very kind. Thank you. I actually came from the clip where someone was calling you while you were showering. Oh yeah. I am the infamous guy that appears in viral clips. In other people's viral clips, I guess. We all know what they're talking about. That's my reputation, man. What can I say? Gracie, thank you for the super. Hi Lucy, may I request a harsh lock the frickin' in... Oh, okay. Lock the frickin', Gracie. There we go. Eclair, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah. And Rennie, thank you for the 1 month. I've been blessed to have been gifted enough for a milestone message. I feel like I can't catch your streams often, but it's nice when I do. Aw, thank you so much for trying your best. You know, you don't have to be here every day, but I'd really appreciate it when you are. So thank you for that, and thank you for your support as well. Doggy, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah. The 2 things Lucien Lunaris is known for: the shower call incident and the haha clip. Oh my god. You're forgetting about the haha in reverse. Rin, thank you for the 5 gifted. Rah. What else is out there, man? What else is out there that I have been, not like I'm proud of it or anything, but like, I mean, there's a pattern here, right? Also, don't forget to like the stream. I forgot to mention that. And officially, the 2.0 merch has been out of commission, so there's no more 2.0 merch. You'll have to wait until the next merch. I have a question. Yeah, what's up? What's the question? The Repo collab clip? Oh, I love that clip. That's like probably one of my favorite clips. You mean the one with the capo? That one's funny. Unless there's another one. When you roasted Cast, oh yeah, when I no, the embarazado. Yeah, the embarazado clip. Yeah. Why did you choose to become a VTuber? How do I answer that question? Well, I mean, I've been a big fan of VTubers for a long time. I think I already mentioned, actually. When was it that I mentioned it? I mentioned that it was around 2019. I don't know exactly when I mentioned it. I think it was like very, very early when I debuted that I mentioned how I really got into like VTubers, or how I thought like, okay, I want to do this. It was because back in 2019, a specific group of male VTubers debut, and you know, I thought like, oh my god, they're so cool, like I want to be like them. So yeah. That's basically it. Thanks for answering my question, of course. Chai Bunny, thank you so much for the 6 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, generous siblings, for all your gifts. So glad to be a part of this beautiful, kind community with all of you. Thank you, Chai. Thank you, thank you. Welcome for 6 months. And now you're here, and you're super cool too. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I really am trying my best. I've always, the thing is like, how do I put it into words? I've always loved making music. I've always loved singing. So like being able to put a lot of the things that I love and also do something as cool as this, right? It's like I felt like it was meant for me, right? Like it's something that I really wanted to do. And I was like, and I can also keep on doing the music that I want to do, right? And even better, I can do better things. How does it feel being a VTuber? I don't know. I don't know. It feels I'm a vampire that doesn't drink blood, I guess. That's how it feels. So you just feel like yourself? Yeah, it's nothing like, you know, how do I explain? I feel like there's such a like huge like, I don't know how to say the exact word that I'm thinking. A lot of people think that you know, people or VTubers, like they feel a different way. You know, at the end of the day, everybody behind is like the same way, you know. They're living creatures they are, you know, real. I'm a vampire. Roscoe is a dead boy. Kaz is an elf, right? Gale, well, he's a human. Misconception? Well, yeah, I guess, like, maybe. A lot of people think, like, you know, like, oh, like, I don't know, like, these people are, like, different or something, but, you know, I'm just like everyone else. I drink water, I breathe, I eat food, I play video games, right? So when you ask a question like that, I'm thinking like, well, I mean, I don't feel a different way. I'm just doing this. You know, it's the same. I sing like anybody else would want to sing. You know, I play instruments because it's something that I like to do. Maybe you do too. The only thing that really makes us different is that I'm a vampire. That's the only thing. Just a chill vampire. I truly am. Check his 3 minutes 3 minutes stream VOD. Kai, thank you so much for the super. Hi Lucy, just started watching you. The Millionaire Laugh shorts totally hooked me, and I love your Dry Flower cover. Can't wait to see more of you. Thank you. Oh my god, yeah, Dry Flower. Go check it out. I think it's at 25. We can definitely get to 30k soon. That's our next mission. Our next mission is to get it to 100k. But right now, the first one is getting to 30k. So go ahead, stream Dry Flower on YouTube. But yeah, Kai, welcome on in, of course. Everybody that is new to the stream is always welcome. If you want to participate in chat, just make sure to read the rules so that you know, you don't get banned. Over here, we're a very lovely community, very welcoming. You know, our arms are always open for new people that want to join. But as long as you are respectful, you read the rules, you know, everything will be okay. Everything will be daijoubu. Rules are extremely sexy. They are. This is my first chat and I'm enjoying it. Let's go! Oh, this is like probably the best way to, like, I guess, like, have a first experience of my streams. Because, well, today is only a chatting stream. Like, just chatting, right? We're just talking. And I usually do chattings before I play a game, when I'm actually playing a game. So, for example, tomorrow we're playing a horror game that's called While Sleeping. And usually before streams, like, I talk for like around 40 minutes to like an hour, right? So I think this is probably the best way to like introduce yourself into, you know, the community or the streams, because this is literally what I do. I just talk a lot. Love you, Lucien. Yep, nice. Why is it a U though? Why is it a Lucien? Wait, do I have this thing? Wait, hold on. Give me 1 second. Cass's tongue. What the frick is that name? Thank you for the 5 gifted though. Rah! Damn, you guys are going crazy with the names though. What the? Wait, where is this? Is this? Wait, hold on. What is this? Oh, there it is. Can I? Oh. I feel like everything's super scuffed today. crazy, Dio. It is very crazy. It's a very unique name. Well, yeah, I give you props for that. I don't think anybody else has that name. FSP is full of yapper boy. I'm loving this too much. Yeah, there definitely is a lot of people that, you know, maybe like talking is not like everybody's cup of tea. But, you know, to each their own. If they want to talk, if they just want to play a game. You know, as long as everybody is comfortable. Like, maybe somebody doesn't like to talk because, I don't know, they just really enjoy playing the game. They're very excited to play the game. That's okay, too. Everybody's different. I usually don't chat, but here the community is so sweet. I couldn't stop but chat. Aww. That's so cute. I'm very, very proud of the people that come out of lurk to say something. You don't have to chat all the time. You don't have to put more than just one message. But even just that one message, it really makes me happy, you know, because it's like you broke out of your shell, even for just a second, just to say hi. And that's adorable. That's cute. Thank you. Hi, back to lurking. Exactly. He said they're cute. He's so sweet. Don't worry, don't worry. The people that chat regularly are also very cute, of course. But I don't think I give enough thanks to the lurkers. I feel like most of the time we talk about, like, you know, the VOD gang and the people that are watching or that chatting on the stream, but we don't often really like say like thank you for the lurkers, right? But I feel like we should definitely appreciate the lurkers more often, because the lurkers are definitely like part of the Triforce, or the, you know, the Trinity. The Trinity of a chat. Lurkers are just as important. PJ, thank you for the super. First found you when I had a bad day, but your chill and kind vibe bring me back, so here I am being a Lunarist. Aww. Thank you for coming back though, and you know, if you ever have a bad day, you know you always got the Lunaris, and also you always got me too. I'm always here, so you don't have to worry. I always try my best to, you know, give you guys a smile. In whatever way. Mickey, thank you for the super. Thank you, thank you. Wait, I saw a comment. It's a super sticker too. How's it going? It's going pretty good. I'm mostly lurking because I'm working while listening to you. Yeah, that's what I do sometimes too. I just like put a stream in the background and then just like start working on stuff. You are going to make me cry. No, don't cry. Smile. Moonlight Chats are always so heartwarming. Yeah, you know what would be better though? If I had music for myself. I feel like I'm just talking to the void. And not really, because I'm chatting with you guys, but like I don't hear anything. You know, it feels I don't know. Everything around feels empty. Cry from joy, not loud. Okay, that's fine. L monitoring. I know. We are the voices in your head. Can you imagine? Wait. Can you actually like imagine, like picture this yourself, okay? You're in one of those buildings in the background. Right, you see one of the buildings, right? And then you spot this place. And I'm here. I'm just standing, moving my head, talking to nobody. Because nobody can see you. Nobody can see you except for me. And they're like over there, in that building over there, they're like, what the frick is this guy doing? He's just like every single day at this time, he always stands out there, starts moving his head, his body, and there's like nothing in front of him.
I can't believe it's been over a month since he started watching you and he still remembers spelling your name wrong.
And then he starts laughing. What the hell is he doing? Why is he laughing? You would call the cops. He keeps saying chat. Who is chat? That's a funny one. Cypher, thank you for the suba. Thank you. I can't believe it's been over a month since I started watching you, and I still remember spelling your name wrong. Spelling my name wrong? That is a tier 4 rule breaker. I don't know what I'm trying to say. That's against the law. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's against the law. That's a crime. It is a crime. You used to spell your name wrong too? How did you used to spell my name? Like what? Lucien? What? Lunaris? Lunaris? Lucien Lunaris? Perhaps? Lucien? Oh, okay. That's a common. That's common. That's normal. Okay, Lucien. Okay, there's a couple ways that you can mispronounce my name. And a lot of people do it. I don't correct them. It's fine. You know, I think it's a charm. Some people call me Lucien. Some people call me Lucien. Leo. Talking to you. Axel. Talking to you. There's some people call me what else is there? Lucien Lunaris, I guess, the Lunaris. Oh yeah, I forgot Shoto also calls me Lucien. There's like only 3 people that call me like that. Yeah, Lucien. Usan. Usan also calls me Lucy. So it's not Lucy, but Lucy. Lotion. Yeah, Lucy. Nobody calls me Lotion, man. That was just Bear trying to be funny. He's not funny. He was not funny. Mr. Bear, not funny. You call him Ver. Ver. I mean, sometimes it's really hard to say Ver, right? So you say Ver. Ver. Next birthday merch, Lotion Lunaris. It's not a bad idea though. It's not a really bad idea. Bear like bear, yeah, bear. I miss that guy. Where is he? What is he doing? Be fair to Usan. Your name is Lucy. It is, yeah, it is. It actually is. But I think it's, you know, kind of funny. He's busy opening Pokemon cards, of course. I really don't chat, but it's always lovely dropping in to watch when I can. Thank you. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate that you came in here today to leave a message. Maybe he's lurking in chat. Nah. That guy is lurking in off chat all the time. I'm not kidding you. He's not on stream, okay? He's always off stream. Like, literally. Literally, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks? No, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I posted a waiting room, and like a couple of hours after, I get a message from Vermilion. He sends me a screenshot of my pre-chat, and I'm like, what? Huh? Like, this guy is never on stream. He's always off stream. He's stalking. Browsing your walls. I know. It's funny though. What stream was that? I don't remember which one. I'm snitching, yeah, I'm snitching. Yeah, frick that guy. No, who's the stalker of the night? I mean, he did turn into a soul weaver, so maybe that's why. Maybe that was the teaser. Diamante said my favorite is Lotion by Bear. Why do you need sunglasses at night? I've answered this question a lot of times, and I think a lot of people still don't understand, but it's for style points. Yeah, it's style points. It looks good. I love it when you played Yu-Gi-Oh with Veravan. Oh yeah, we did play Yu-Gi-Oh on his stream, yeah. I want to play again. It's been a while. Maybe it's moon glasses. True. I mean, it could be, but they're not though. It's literally sunglasses. But it's literally just for, you know, just for that, like, style. You should play Master Duel with chat. I don't even have perms. I don't have perms. You're crazy good in Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah, I know. I'm really good. I'm sweaty. I'm actually sweaty at Yu-Gi-Oh. Your voice is so beautiful. This is my first time seeing a VTuber that sings. Oh my god, you're in for a treat. There's so many out there. I'm sure you'll find them with time. That's crazy, like discovering a whole new world. When you say you're sweaty, you mean like Pokemon Unite was? I mean, yeah, but Yu-Gi-Oh is even more. Like, I'm more sweaty at Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm like try-hard sweaty in Yu-Gi-Oh. That's because I used to play competitively. Pokemon Unite is more like, it's a for fun thing. Gotta go watch, rewatch of theirs VOD. Oh yeah, I was just playing my fun decks back then. Cause we're having fun. We're not sweating. That's the thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that if you're really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! And you play like the sweatiest thing ever, it's like you're just watching one person play. So it's not fun. That's why I didn't decide to like go for the try hard, because I mean, we're just having fun. But if it's a tournament, you bet I'm gonna be a try hard. I'm gonna go back to my lurking corner. Before I do, wanted to say that it's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Zero. Happy birthday to you. Yippee! You have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but you never do. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards too, and I kind of want to just sell them. Right now, investing in Yu-Gi-Oh is like terrible. Well, it's been terrible for a while, but I don't really use them. Like if I ever want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, I just play on the Master Duel. But yeah, I really want to sell my Yu-Gi-Oh cards so I can probably like put that money somewhere else. Yu-Gi-Oh cards in exchange for the piano. You know, I was gonna say that. I was gonna actually make a joke and say like, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh cards for the Pokemon cards. Piano. Yeah. I used to buy a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh cards back then during the Yu-Gi-Oh GX era. I used to actually like, I really got into Yu-Gi-Oh like very late. Like, so the thing is like, I've always been into Yu-Gi-Oh, right? But like actually like getting into Yu-Gi-Oh like competitively, like back since 2010. That's when I really got into Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, that's like, I think that's when Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds was about to come, yeah. You watched the anime? I haven't watched the anime in a long time. Probably years. Your voice went a little deep? No, my voice didn't go deep. What the frick are you talking about, huh? Mickey Boos. Oh my gosh, my natural voice is my real voice. Real voice reveal. What was the last anime you watched? What was the last anime I watched? I mean, would you count movies? Like, obviously movies are anime too, but are we talking about like anime series or anime movies too? Because if it was the movie, then it was literally the ones that we had in the membership. Belle and Suzume. Yeah, those are the last ones. If it's series, though, what was the last series that I watched? Probably no, not Pokemon. Probably Dragon Ball Daima. I think so. Yeah, it's been a while since it ended too. Silent Voice Gintama. I actually haven't watched any of them. Any new anime you want to watch? Katekyo Hitman Reborn is apparently getting a new anime. Well, we don't know yet. It's not confirmed. But I might want to get back into it. Like, I really liked it. I don't remember anything from it. But I think I might just have to give it a try again and, like, get back into it. Yeah. It's really nice. Have you finished VTuberEN? I haven't. Since the last time we watched it, I haven't. Which character you like the most? The president, the student council president. I forgot his name. Kyoya? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's been so many years since I watched it that I don't remember the names. Yeah, I like that one, and I also like let me hold on. Let me tell you, because there's a couple actually. Just need to remember. Let me get over here to the, oh, there you go. The one that's called, is it this one? Yeah, Mukuro Rokudo. That one too. What genre of anime you like? Usually shonen, usually, but I also like shoujo a lot, like slice of life. You guessed it right. You did actually. Have you watched A Sign of Affection? No, I haven't. Did you see the new ban list of Yu-Gi-Oh cards? No, I haven't. Actually, I haven't been following Yu-Gi-Oh in a while, so I wouldn't know. Usually ban lists like don't affect me either, because I play, even though I play competitively, like the decks that I play aren't like that relevant. Sign of Affection is so good. Is that like a, what is it, like a slice of life, or what's the genre of that? What's the genre for that anime? Romance. Okay. I really like anime like that are like Skip and Loafer, Kimi ni Todoke. I really like those, but I don't think so. I've tried to watch others in the past, but they never come close to Kimi ni Todoke. To like the same way I felt with that anime. Skip and Loafer did get really close. Kami Can't Communicate, I think. Also was pretty good, but it kind of fell off at the end. Or like towards like season 2, I guess. Like at the end of season 2. If you like Kimi need to look, and then you are going to like Sign of Affection. I might have to check it out. Yeah. Sign of Affection. I think, okay, a lot of people are talking about it, so maybe I'll check it out whenever I have a free time. Yeah, I have watched July and April, and I also I've seen Kaguya-sama Love is War, but I haven't watched it at all. Suitori, thank you for the super. Horimiya and Kami-sama are cute romance anime. I've seen a couple of Horimiya actually, but I've never really watched the whole thing. Yeah, I've seen a lot of clips. It's very popular. Welcome Raiders! Oh! Welcome Raiders! Mr. Noor, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. My YouTube died, so I can't see, but I hope you guys had an amazing stream and that you had a great time, of course. What do you guys do? What did you guys do? Ah, woo! Let's go! Let me refresh my YouTube here, because it's freaking dead. A woo raid. Welcome on in. My name is Lucien Lunaris. I am a vampire. So technically, I think the reason why Mr. Noor over here came to raid me is because you guys want to hunt me down, huh? Because, well, you know, natural enemies and stuff. Living the childhood I'd never had. Maybe I shouldn't have revealed that I'm a vampire. Frick. Damn it. Now I'm a... Well, I mean, it's not like you can find me here in this building where I'm just speaking to nobody in front of me, right? Like, yeah, there's no way you can find me anyways. Your red eyes and fangs, give it away. No, I'm just a normal dude out there that has fangs and red eyes. Natural enemies, depends on the Twitch you're reading. Yeah, definitely. Idol Boys, thank you for the super. Thank you. The last anime I watched was First Stage Production EN. Have you heard of it? It started last year, and it's still going. You should check it out. Yeah, that's a pretty good anime. They have like some really good openings, and also some really nice covers that they do. I love those guys. Top recommendations. I hear they're on season 2 already. Season 3 has been greenlit too. There's no ending, by the way. Oh, there's no ending. Is it like One Piece? They're currently on the Monster Hunter arc of the anime. Talk about peak. Wait, what? Monster Hunter? I thought that already passed. Are you watching Solo Leveling? I haven't watched the newest season, actually. I haven't given myself the time to. But I know the opening is like very popular, right? The one with I think it's Rio Waker. I don't know if that's how you call it. It's really good. It's actually really good. There's no ending for Avalon. And Ravenous, they will blossom like a flower. Yeah, I think they don't have a name yet for season 3. One Piece is 20 plus years. Let's see if this anime can beat it. What's the oldest VTuber to date? I mean, VTubers is like a very like new concept, right? Compared to like anime like Dragon Ball and One Piece. So obviously it'll never like beat it in that sense, of course. Oldest that's still alive? Yeah, that's still alive. Still alive. Imagine celebrating your 10th anniversary. That would be crazy though. I mean, I don't think it's impossible. Kizuna Ai. Oh yeah, you're right. You're so right. But as a singer. I mean, no, I think that's valid. I think Kizuna is valid. Is no longer with us? I thought they came back. Yeah, I thought they came back. But yeah, now that I think about it, like when I knew about like VTubers, it was like 2019. No, we're in 2025. A lot of VTubers probably were like here since like 2017, 2018. So yeah, it might not be an impossibility to have somebody being 10 years old in like 1 or 2 years. That's crazy, actually. Crazy to think about it. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby that's eating biscuits. Num num num. Mogu mogu mogu. But yeah, I'm just a baby. I'm barely 1 year old and 1 year and 3 months old. Just a little guy. Oh my god, no way. Mr. Noor, Supa, thank you. Oldest VT Loki, probably Annoying Orange. I mean, if we go back to like, oof. Annoying Orange definitely had that concept. It's very old. But there might be an older one. Definitely Annoying Orange was like part of that, like the internet just came out, so they were trying to go for that gimmick, right? Annoying Orange was like an internet thing, right? It was like an internet thing, and then it turned into like a TV show, or was it the other way around? It's like basically somebody using their face on an orange. The TV show definitely came after. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. It sounds like a joke. It sounds like a joke, but back in the day, that was the thing. That was the funniest thing ever. That was like back in the Nickelodeon times, or like iCarly, you know, Fred. Well, Fred was like after. I think Fred was actually like a YouTuber, then turned into a show, something like that. Annoying Orange really got on your nerves. I mean, I guess the name makes sense now. Annoying. It was very silly, though. It was very silly. You feel old remembering these YouTubers. I'm actually trying to think, like, is there like an older... I mean, I wouldn't say the Annoying Orange was like a VTuber, but definitely the concept of a VTuber was there, I think. Did it mean to give Chad a mass midlife crisis? Anywho, I gotta grab food. Have an awesome stream. Thank you! And thank you so much for the raid as well, again. Hopefully you have a nice meal. Did the concept erupt from that? No. No, I don't think so. I think the concept was there, but I believe the actual like VTubing started with the Japanese culture, anime basically. I think so, at least. That's what I would like to think, because that's where it got popular first, right? However, the concept of like something like that already probably existed for a while, like, you know, using an avatar, right, as like means to show yourself or like make videos and stuff like that. So yeah, the concept definitely was there before, but the popularization, I guess, I don't know if that word exists, was probably more like, you know, Japan and Japanese culture. Not anime, more specific, I guess. Hatsune Miku, exactly, yeah. Popularization is a word. Thank you! I knew it. Yeah, not gonna lie, everything just looks better on anime. Yep, everything looks better on anime. We got an otaku here. Yeah, I just love anime. I feel like I've grown up with so much anime too. Like, come on. You should become a VTuber. I should. Honestly, I should. Yeah, it sounds like the coolest thing in the world. Maybe I should. You'd be really good at it. Thank you. You know, maybe I should audition for something. I might just Oshi you if you do. Thank you. It's really nice to know that I have supporters even before my career starts. It's really, really nice. Very motivational. Wait, FSB auditions for Gen 3 are open? And there are only one more week left? Oh my god, maybe I should get on that. I should definitely get on that. Only 1 week left? Holy frick. Oh man. Well, yeah, you know, you heard it here, I guess. If you haven't applied yet, I guess right now is the right time. Yeah. Show us how it goes. Record it now. Hey, my name is Lucien Lunaris. I like talking. I like coffee too. And I can play the guitar. I don't have a guitar right now, so I can't show you. Yeah. Yippee! Choose me. Gotta log the frick in, bro. I think that was awesome. I'm submitting that. I think I was top tier. Unbeatable. You're cute. You're in. They have to be back on the weekend so they can hear you play guitar. True. They have to give me an interview so I can play the guitar for them. Yeah. Bring a friend to the audition. Hacker boys. He's in. He's in. But yeah, I mean, actually, like, for real though, the auditions are like 1 week left. Good luck to anyone applying. Can't wait to see what the new boys will do in the future. It'll be interesting for sure, yeah. He's hitting uncle status? Nah. Veteran. I'm a veteran, you know, like I've been here for a while now. Can't wait to meet you. Hell yeah. How does it feel to have new co-highs? I don't know, because I still don't have any new co-highs. It's probably gonna take like a couple of months before I even know. Do you feel like a mentor to anyone? I think I definitely felt that with Ravenous, for sure. They were very curious about a lot of things. So when we met in Japan, they would ask a lot of questions, right? It's not like we were very experienced either, though. It's only been like what, like a couple of months, like maybe 6-7 months since we started. So it's not nothing crazy. So it feels like we are all learning at the same time. However, for Gen 3, it does feel a little more distant, right? So definitely there's probably more things. Nayuta Umbridge. What's FSBN's tradition for the Kohai again? I don't think there's a tradition, actually. There's no tradition. You feel you give off reliable vibes. Well, yeah, I always try to be serious whenever, like, you know, Ravenous would like ask questions and stuff, and like just tell them as much as I could. Tradition to bully them in Japan? I don't think we ever bullied Ravenous in Japan. We were more excited to meet them than anything. I don't think we ever bullied them. Are you ready to have 5 more Kohais? Nayu, shut the frick up. I'm not ready. You're not ready either. We are not ready. You're gonna be so rich from all the senpai tags. Yeah, my rich laugh is gonna expand by 2 ha's with each gen. Ravenous about to have senpai status. I wonder how they're gonna deal with that. It's their job. It's crazy actually to like think, you know, I mean, we have been here for like a year, almost a year and a half now, and just thinking of like being senpais, like first generation out of 3, is actually kind of crazy. It's been a long time. First time watching. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Nice senpai. Y'all are officially the oldest gen. We always have been. What do you mean? I remember your debut like it was yesterday. I don't, actually. I do feel like it's been a while. I mean, look, I have a different outfit now. It's gonna be even crazier when like Gen 4 hits, Gen 5 hits. I feel like a lot of people are just gonna forget about me at some point. They're gonna be like, ah, that old dude? Nah. With each gen, Lucien Lunaris will be long forgotten. We're going old with you too? I guess so, yeah. You're the only one that can see us where we go. Yeah, that's a good, that's a good answer, I guess. If you put it like that. We're gonna stick with that old vampire as long as he's here. Well, then you gotta be ready for the next 100 years. Hi, hello, welcome. Love your outfit. Thanks. I put it on myself every single morning. 229 years old, Lucien. I'll be looking like Colonel Sanders by then. Will we get a Daki for your 100th anniversary? Yeah, by then, yeah. Oji-san Daki. You mean even handsomer? To COG. Yeah. But with each gen, you know, there's definitely gonna be more, like, you know, we're gonna become older and older. But I'm still gonna keep going with, you know, the things that I want to do. Every year there's always something new to do. New goals to achieve. And not just that, but also new songs that come out. So exciting. Lucy, do you ever feel Fulham is like the testing the waters gen for being the first in the EM branch? Yeah, of course. Obviously. I think that's pretty obvious. Most exciting that happened today? You guys in chat. That's the most exciting. Avalum is the, how do you say, like the, without Avalum, there wouldn't be Ravenous, right? So maybe like I don't want that to sound weird, right? But it's like obviously without Gen 1 there wouldn't be Gen 2, right? So were you afraid of what were you afraid when you wanted to become a VTuber? I don't think I've ever been afraid of anything. Like, not when I wanted to, like, you know, because I came here because, you know, I wanted to follow my dreams and I wanted to, you know, achieve many goals. So I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. Avalum walks so others could run. More like Avalum walks so that Ravenous could step over us and be the annoying Kohais. The Yaoi Gen. I love Ravenous though. I'm say so. I mean, to be honest, yes. Out of all of Ravenous, I think Nayu is the most say so. I do agree. It's really funny though. It's really funny because, like, first impressions were definitely not like that. I thought that Altus would be like, you know, the dad / mother of the group. But the more you get to know them, it definitely is Nayu. But the funny part is that nobody listens to Nayu. It's so funny. Poor guy. Yeah, that's what makes it even funnier. Who's the mom of Avalum? Cass? A mom? A mom. I don't know. I feel like, okay, so Avalum gives different vibes. So, like, Ravenous gives the vibes of, like, one parent, 4 children. Right? And I remember this because that's exactly how Diamante described it. I just didn't know who was the parent. But now I know. Avalum is different though. Like, we're not as crazy. I think we are pretty crazy, but we're not as crazy. Like, we don't need to make a daycare, you know what I mean? Yeah, we are wild though. I'm not saying we're not, but I'm definitely saying that we're more tame, I guess. Yeah, there's no like time where like one person has to like deal with everyone, right? It's usually like one person causing chaos, like either Gale, or it's me, or it's Roscoe, or it's Cass, or it's Xander. So like it's not like one person has to like deal with all of them, right? Yeah. We take turns. We take turns for a lot of things. Yeah. That's just the way that Avalum works. We always take turns for things. We take turns when somebody needs to take the lead. We take turns when somebody, you know, creates chaos. Like, we don't even think about it. We just, like, naturally just take turns without saying anything. And that's how it's always worked. I think the reason why is because that's how it's always worked since the beginning. We've always, like, taken turns to do things. Or, like for example, like, oh, yeah, this week's collab, you know, you're going to introduce everyone. The next week, you're going to introduce everyone. This week is going to be you, and so on. Like, we've always been organized like that, actually. But it's always been like, that's like the album gimmick. Like, we always take turns. So, you know, you guys decide who's gonna intro. Well, back in the day, like last year, we did. Nowadays, we don't. We already kind of like have it, like, you know, in our minds already. Kind of like, I don't know. If I already did it, then I'll just let somebody else do it, right? Kind of thing. I like when Gale does it. Oh yeah, that's also another thing that we do a lot, is like we just mess up with each other's intros, right? We just interrupt each other. So yeah, definitely the vibes are different. Can you give me motivation to not quit college with only a month left? It's only a month left. Okay, hear me out. It's only a month left. And then you're about to enter what? Vacation / holidays? You can look forward to that. It may be rough, it may be tough, because the last few weeks of college / school are very tough with like exams and like the pressure and stuff like that. But you just gotta think about that, like, you know, that summer vacation, the endless nights of playing video games with friends, or even alone, or watching people like me, right? Yeah, the couple last weeks suck, but you know, you just gotta endure it. You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. Once you do it, you're gonna look back at like, oh my god, okay, I'm done. I'm finally done. I can finally relax. Yeah, I don't think quitting something, you know, it's a good idea when you're already so like deep into it, right? Like, maybe if you just started, like, I would say, all right, just think about it. You know, maybe don't quit, but like change. Like, if you're going to college, like, change a career, like, think about it, you know, take your time. But you're 1 month away, you know, you've already been through it, so might as well just like finish it and then just think about it later. Because I mean, I don't know, I feel like quitting school and college, all of that, like, maybe nowadays is not that necessary, but if you're very close to it, like, might as well just finish it. You got this. And you know, I think a lot of people don't really hear this a lot. And it might be like super weird for people that just started college / university, but the first maybe 1 to 2 years, it's completely normal to feel like you don't like it. Some people take 2 years and then they swap careers and they start all over with something that they actually like, and it's completely normal. It's not the end of the world. It's actually like more rare people that stay in the same career, the first career they choose. That's actually even more rare. You would not believe it, but it is. It is completely normal to start, like we mentioned it before, early the stream. You can start in a career in communications, but you end up swapping 2 years in to like psychology, right? Or maybe you like arts. Yeah, it is very common. It is very common. Don't feel, I know there's like a lot of pressure and like, oh, but I'm like losing so many years and stuff. Not really. I mean, you gain the experience. or you got to find out what you actually want. Like, I don't know, maybe you, after a year, you figure out, damn, this is really not what I want. Like, I'm gonna look for something else, right? Yeah, don't feel bad for like thinking like I want to quit. Like, it's probably because you haven't found exactly what you want. Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend quitting. I think if you have the opportunity to pursue a career, you should definitely go for it. Just maybe take some time thinking about it and choose, you know, whatever your heart desires. It might take long for people. Some people a year, some people 2 years. It took me 2 years. I started my first thing. So I went to college thinking I want to do graphic design. Before I started though, I didn't go for graphic design. I actually went for industrial design. I did 2 years, and then I thought it might actually not be for me. And yeah, that's it. I guess I just stopped. But you know, life is amazing, and life would lead you to where you have to be, right? Because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't be here telling you this, right? What made you pick industrial design initially? The fact that it aligned with my goals back then, which is something that changes a lot. Your goals, your direction changes with years. Back then, I thought it was really cool that I could make. Well, I always think big. So like when I go for something, I think big, right? So I thought like with industrial design, I can make my own company, design my own stuff, like equipment. You know, depends on what kind of like category or industry I want to go for. I wanted to go for more like the video game industry, right? So like making like designing new consoles. You know, I wanted to be that guy that designed the Switch 2, right? So basically that's why like back then I was like, wow, wait, this is so cool. Like what if in the future I can work you know, for like something for Nintendo, things like that, right? So that's why I initially went for it. But then after 2 years of doing it, I was like, man, maybe this is not for me actually. Why that be me right now? I mean, I really hope that you guys do achieve, you know, everything that you want to do, and maybe it won't happen like right away, but you've been working really hard for it, so keep on going. You know, don't give it up, and you know it'll give you what you want if you keep on doing it. Waiting for my med school admissions. May I get a good luck? Good luck. You got this, Rin. Yeah, you know, I wish back in the day. I've always been a very would you say lonely person. Like I've always been very alone, like no friends or anything. So I always wish that I had somebody tell me these things. You know, back in those days, I always wish there were like somebody to mentor me, somebody to tell me what I wanted to hear, right? But there was nobody. So I want to be that for a lot of people, right? I want to speak from experience, and I've already been there many years ago. So, you know, I'm speaking from actual experience, not from just like saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm not just saying like, oh yeah, I know this is what you want to hear, right? No, I'm actually like speaking from experience. Like I've been there, I've gone through it, I did it, right? And a lot of people really don't understand, especially like, you know, people that are like just starting college and stuff like that. They think that getting into something ASAP is like super important. It really isn't. It's better if you take your time and think really well what exactly you want, and figuring it out than to just like rush onto something. Yeah. A lot of people don't even figure out what they want to do until they're like 10 years after they get into college. It's crazy. I hope I heard that advice back then. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, me too. You know, I really hope that there's like somebody that I could listen to that could tell me something like that, or that, you know, we go out in the world without a guide, honestly, without like a clue, because they don't teach a lot of things in school. They only teach you the basic stuff, right? The whatever, you know, whatever you need to survive, but not really. It's like reading the instructions of a manual, but it's in a different language kind of thing. Right? So actually having somebody that has experienced all of that tell you exactly how things are and that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to turn out the way you want to. It's like so much better. And I had to teach that myself. I would always just tell myself like, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be okay. You know, I'll figure it out. You know, I got this. And so on, right? I still don't know what I'm doing now as an adult, but we ball. Yep. I mean, even I don't know. Like, well, I kind of sort of know at this point, but not really. Like, I don't know completely what my end goal is going to be. Like, where am I going to end at in 10 years? You know, like, maybe I'll have 10 albums by then, right? Maybe I've done 10 concerts by then. I don't know, right? A lot of people don't figure it out till like later. There's no secret formula for life. You would buy every single album. Hopefully, you know, I can get to do that someday. But yeah, you got me. You know, I am telling you from experience that everything is going to be okay. And if you're confused right now, or maybe even a year from now, just remember, you know, there's always time. There's a lot of time. Time is very precious. And you don't have to worry about, you know, maybe some other people, because a lot of the times we compare ourselves to others that are doing better, right? Like, maybe I started my career today. I started my career and I started with some person, but you know, I've been very confused, and I decided to like quit for a little bit, and then that person in a year is already doing like some really crazy stuff, and I'm still here, stuck here. I don't think you should worry about that. I think you should worry more about yourself than what others are doing. Like, you know, focus more on yourself and you'll find more success than focusing on what others are doing and other success. Yeah. It's really easy to get distracted. It really is. That's the hardest part. I think, like, I always say this, but your biggest enemy is yourself. You will always bring yourself down. You gotta try your best to control that. Yeah. It's the hardest part. That's the hardest challenge. Yourself. How you usually handle others' success and keeping on track? I don't. I just keep track of myself and what I'm, you know, what I want to do. Because at the end of the day, I am myself, my own person. I'm myself. I'm not them.
Tonight, but
I'll never
you,
be them.
I
I don't want
struggle
to be
with
them.
imposter syndrome but love
I want to be
university and
myself.
what I'm studying, so thank
I
you
don't
for
need to keep track of
reminding me
anyone else,
everything is
right?
okay.
Like, yeah, there's like things like, oh, checking out like, oh, this person did this thing, right? That's a pretty cool idea kind of thing, right? But you should never compare yourself like, oh, why did they did better than me kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's just really toxic. Like, maybe that's where they should be at this, you know, point in their life. But maybe you'll be somewhere different at some other point of your life. Alice, thank you so much for the super. Wasn't expecting to cry tonight, but thank you, Lucy. I struggle with imposter syndrome, but love university and what I'm studying, so thank you for reminding me. Everything is okay. And everything will be okay. You don't have to worry. Because at the end of the day, you will 100% end where you want to be. Even if it's not exactly what you're doing today. Even if it's not exactly what's on your mind. We change a lot. As people, you know, as people with feelings, we change a lot. Like, pretty frequent, actually. So maybe in a year, your goal is completely different from today, right? So you don't have to worry because you'll end up where you want to be at some point. Even if things don't work out today. Did you get any negative comments throughout your VTuber career? How do you deal with that? Negative comments? I don't think so. And if I ever did, I just don't pay attention. I'm doing my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. Yeah. I am completely unfazed by negative comments. If there were any, I probably missed them in chat. Yeah. You know, it's really easy to like make it feel or seem like the negative outweighs the positive when truly when there is ever a negative thing, it's like one or two Andys in chat that are like doing something. Like, for example, like we have been like a couple of times we have been getting like some raids / bots, and like yeah, maybe for like the first 2 to 5 seconds is like frick, like what the hell is going on here? But then after that is like yeah, it happened, whatever. Like we are, I don't know, 80k plus Lunarists, and there's 2 Andys that are hating. Wow. Wow, crazy. Yeah, just ignore. I'm just here while watching some horror movie. What did I miss? Not me. Maybe the horror movie. Maybe because many people actually got raised with looking at other people with jealousy. Yeah, probably. But yeah, a lot of people definitely like give too much attention to like the people that are hating. And in reality, it's probably like a minority. You know, compared to like the people that actually give you love, and you should like notice the people that give you love more, the people that support you, the people that are next to you more. Like, give them more attention than whatever hate you ever get. Right? But because why? What's the point of giving the people that like treat you with like a negative energy? Like, what's the point of giving them your energy when it's so much valuable, and it's way better if you give it to the people that actually support you, right? It's hard for many people to ignore the negativity. Yeah, it is. I'm not saying it's like just snap your fingers and you'll ignore it and it'll be simple and easy. But you know, that's a battle that you have to fight yourself. We go back to your biggest enemy is yourself. Your biggest hater is yourself. Right? So if you choose to give attention to whoever is hating you, and that's truly on you, right? And you have to deal with that. You have to deal with yourself. You have to battle yourself. And I've gone through so many of those things in the past. Obviously, I've grown out of it. You learn. with time. Time definitely gives you experience. Time gives you buff, if you want to say it like that, right? So like maybe yourself right now can't deal with it, but yourself in 5 years will easily. Make your biggest hater yourself into your biggest supporter. That's a pretty good way to put it. Yeah. Really gotta convince yourself. That's the hardest part. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with being negative here and there. Just don't let it overtake you. Like at the end of the day, we all have feelings, right? Gaslight yourself. When you pass a certain age, you just don't care anymore and start looking out for yourself. Yeah, that's so true. That is so true. And a lot of people will not see that because, you know, they're living through their life currently. They're not thinking about themselves in the future. This is something that I've definitely encountered a lot of people out there that think that because something bad is really happening right now, it's the end of the world. And while that's valid, you know, because like everyone's feelings are valid, it's not true. It's not the end of the world. But you can't see that. You won't see that. I didn't see that when I was, you know, younger. I only saw it once I went through that. Fast forward 5-10 years in the future, and then I look back at it and I'm like, oh my god, well, I'm so much better now. Yeah, you'll laugh about it in the future. But yeah, well, I think it's time. It's time, everyone. I'm sorry to cut it right in the middle of this. I don't think there's any much more to add to it though, because we're going in full circles with that. But it is time. It's time for the usual wrap up. Yep. It's time for all of us to go back to our little homes, eat some snackies, probably dinner. Well, it might be a little too late for dinner, but yeah. You know, there's a lot of people that's probably like, what, afternoon perhaps, like maybe having their lunch, starting their day. And tomorrow, not very excited, I'm not gonna lie. I'm never excited to play horror games, but they're pretty fun, and I know you guys like them too. So tomorrow we are starting the week straight up with a horror game. That's gonna be fun. I hope you guys did like today's Zatsu. Honestly, it was very fun. I really love getting into, like, you know, like deep conversations like that, because I know that these things come from the heart. You know, everything that I say comes from my heart and from experience. So I hope you guys you know, take it with how do you say? I hope you guys take it with seriousness. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Right? You'll be fine. You will be okay. You will do amazing. I believe in you. We'll always be supporting you, and Lunaris as well will be supporting you. So yeah, we'll be playing some horror game tomorrow. You know, if you want to be here early, we're gonna have another Zatsu as per usual, and then jump into the game. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for your support. Thank you for lurking. Don't forget to like the stream if you're watching the VOD today. As per usual, as per Moonlight Chats. Comments in the comment section. I want to know one highlight of your week last week. Okay, if you have the time. You don't have to, but if you have the time, you know, comment your highlight of the week. Maybe highlight of today or yesterday, or maybe what did you do on Sunday, right? Like, Maybe you had an amazing breakfast. Something memorable, right? So let me know. Sweet Tori, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for always giving us such comfort during these streams. Here's to a year or more with you, precious Lucy. Thank you. 1 year. Sheesh. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Same time, same channel, same guy. Same voice. I don't know, same everything. Yeah, it's always me. It's always me. Until next one, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Johnny.